still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. She said, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain, a pinky. Her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take and change. Use a two-edged sword. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. It's never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so set your stride with a twirl. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you restate your heart, you'll be just fine. Now with your life, you say it's all mine. All mine.
Alright everybody, hello! So it's time to start up Weird RPG. I actually don't know much about this game, but what little I have looked into. I've heard things like you can get increases in damage by increasing the size of your C drive, and I've heard things, and one of the features it totes on the Steam page is literally controlling magic with your voice, which might get weird with stream, but we'll have to see. And this is a solo dev project. Apparently one guy, developer list. Oh yeah, it's just a meme, because it's like one person and a bunch of test players. It was one Chinese guy and a bunch of test players who made this whole game, which is honestly super impressive. Like, any one person alone making a game. Oh, okay, we're gonna grab a controller for this. Okay, so where... Okay, maybe I don't know what that game is. Yeah, Weird RPG 2. The fuck? Oh my god. No! Ah! I'm constantly casting magic. Whenever I talk, I cast magic. Okay, so we can dodge through obstacles. That's kind of cool. Okay. I actually don't know much about this. I have heard some shit, though, from the page and from the few comments I read. It has, like, a ridiculously high like ratio, though. It's, like, a 98% on, Steam. It caught my eye just because Weird RPG 2 implies a lot of shit has gone either really wrong or really right, and then learning it's a solo dev project kind of was the tipping point, plus the really high Steam rating. And I was just like, yeah, what the fuck? Also, yes, we are just gonna deal with the wind constantly pouring out of me because I'm talking. Oh, I got my little stamina ring. Like it's a fucking Zelda game. Okay. Oh, got parry this guy. Ja. Oh yeah, let's go. Sekiro, this game clearly is not. It's not as brutal as Sekiro. Alright, we got a leader's heart. We can trade that with merchants. I expected this much at least this much from your game. To be fair, the guy did work on it for over 4 years. As in, he clearly spent a lot of time solely working on this as like his main project. Or at least the sequel. Yeah, this is also a sequel, and just this one alone took him 4 years. But it's still very impressive. Like, yes, he's clearly using some, like, asset store stuff, but there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, he's used it better than a lot of other games I've noticed have used it, so... I think it's cool. Okay, so we have consumables to summon skeletons. We can do, like, a summoner build, I guess, by using these guys. There's a cooldown, so I guess they're not one-time use? That's kind of interesting. Okay, what else? We have an energy fruit to permanently increase stats. Okay. We can do critical strikes, attack power, and reducing damage. And then we just have some basic healing items. We're going to go ahead and, you can just scream at them, I knocked your mother last night, and they fall to the ground. Oh, God. It's like fucking D&D. God, what's the spell bards constantly use called? Vicious Mockery, that's it. Oh, wow, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Oh, fuck. Alright, got him. Alright, we're gonna go to our inventory. Maybe we have some stuff. Oh, we already got some items. We should be equipping this shit. One-person games are best to do vision cohesion. Yeah, they really do give you an insight into, like, the actual person. Honestly, the size of these weapons, though, reminds me of Monster Hunter. Like, yeah, we're not even gonna pretend these swords are realistic. We're just gonna hand you something that's taller than you are. Okay, I have a toy gun now. We're not even gonna pretend this is supposed to be realistic. We're just gonna hand you something larger than you are right now. Oh, wait, there it is. Charm? Okay, so the toy gun charm. Warcry causes the gun to fire. Oh, so I can fire guns by shouting into the microphone. Alright, let's try that out. This is max HP, increase in defense. I guess the weathered ring. Oh, I have to use it in this slot. Alright. Oh, shoot! Oh my god, talking shall be my win me. Die, 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 die! I shall kill you with words. Words that I turn into bullets, bitch. This is great. Vicious Mockery is my favorite to use only in D&D campaigns I've ever been. Along with Thunderstrike, however. The heck was that called? I was coding Magnificent Wizards to a fault. Apparently this game has like a lot of like weirdness to it though. I only read like a few reviews in like the comment section. They were like really short, but one of them said something about it being able to increase damage by increasing the amount of data in the C drive on your PC. So expect there to be some weird bullshit later on. Honestly though, in a video game, that's like exactly what I'm here for. Like, if you're playing a video game and you're not here for wacky bullshit, look, I get it, there are serious games out there, but also, this is a genre where when you do the second game in a lot of games, you get access to a foam finger or some shit, or a baguette that you can use as a weapon, which is one of the reasons after I heard that this is, like, apparently going to turn into ridiculous video game shit, the game, I was like, okay, so we're gonna do, like, joke weapons on the thumbnail. You know, so I got the foam finger, the foam finger from Dead Space, and the baguette from what was it? From Expedition 33. So a recent and an old one that are kind of classic. Classic and a new one that people should probably be able to get. I had it kind of like how Lune has her baguette, which is like floating above my hand. Partially because I still suck at drawing things in grip. Okay, you're gonna die now. Die, 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 die. Cool. This is actually great that I have a feeling this is going to be both great and terrible that I'm doing this on stream, because my gun is just going to be firing non-stop. Yeah, sure, let's just have some floating platforms over here. It's fine. It's fine. You know what the thing is? I've played, like, do you guys remember when I did, like, a bunch of Dragon games, and there was that one, like, MMO-ish one that was blatantly unfinished to, like, a remarkable degree that shouldn't have even been early access? I think it was, like, it felt like an MMO without any of the other players or any of the content outside, like, the tutorial, and the tutorial stuff didn't even fully work. I forget what it was called, but it was, like, I think it was early access, and I believe it was free. I played it, I think, last Halloween. Not the past Halloween, but the 2024 Halloween one, I think. Maybe. And if I remember correctly, I just kind of, like, felt like, oh yeah, this is just, like, an asset store game with a bunch of, like, bullshit and a few, like, pre-made dragons they clearly got from somewhere else. Oof, I got killed there. Alright. Yaw. Kill. Kill. Yeah. Oof. I need to be parrying more. Parrying is good. Oh, frick, that attack. That attack sucked. Ow. And I died again. Frick. Remember Magnets and Wizards? Thing is simply complimenting on that recommendation, actually, if I remember correct. Magnets and Wizards. Magnet and Wizard. I don't remember that one. Alright, tap. Got that parry. Oh yeah, look how brutal that was. Nice. We got him good. Yes, kill the spider with bullets. Die to my bullet voice. And my giant sword. This is supposed to be like, I think, a basic sword too. It's not even supposed to be that impressive. But it's like already larger than my body. You know, it really is funny how like quickly video game weapons get ridiculous. Stream bang at him. Start healing a bit. Get the heal recovery going on. We gotta eat the fish to recover. You know, this is the kind of game I feel like we're going off into the middle of nowhere and looking around the giant skeleton, trying to climb on top of it will probably be resulting good things. So I should probably explore a bit. You know, really look for secrets. Okay, let's see how this goes. Got him, good. Okay. But, yeah, things have been going well lately. I have been working on the Maltese Falcon review a bit more. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to be saying there, but that's going to be good. I also am starting to put together, like, my initial thoughts on Bladesong. I'm going to be doing a short on that. I have the scripts and audio for 2 shorts recovered. So, hopefully, if I can actually get myself together this weekend for some editing, so a bit more editing, I might actually be able to release some shit. Like, holy fuck, I have been so distracted lately. I feel like I've been, like, aimlessly moving from project to project without, like, resolution. It's driving me a bit mad, not gonna lie. Okay, so we got some invisible walls over there. But I'm hopeful that I will actually be able to get my shit together soon, so... I feel like I'm coming close to some actual conclusions now that I've gotten rid of a few of the other things that have distracted me. And hopefully, like, secondary stuff in the background of life that's been constantly interrupting. One of the problems I have is that if I'm doing something and get interrupted, it can be really hard for me to get back into it. Like, oh gosh, the other day I had to like run an errand last minute to help someone else. It's a long story, I won't go into the details. But I was like starting up on editing, and last Saturday, before I had to go meet up before I had to go to like, not to a dinner, but well yeah, to a dinner. It was a birthday for a family member. Bitch, how is that moving through live? No conclusion, trying everything. It's not, and I usually don't, but the problem is I've been starting on things, and then I get interrupted by real life, which is a bitch and a half, and then all of a sudden, I get back to my computer, and I've been away for like an hour, and I just kind of stare. Like, I can't get back on track. I feel like I waste so much time just like reorienting myself that I don't get anything done, which is a pain in the ass. And I also decided, for some reason, that even though I was working on videos and stuff like that, I wanted to work on the TTRPG stuff. So that kind of like ate up a bit of time last week. And then I ended up not being able to even run the game that week because turns out I had a family dinner thing and I had to cancel. So I could have just like worked on my other stuff and waited on that. So that was a whole thing. And yeah, I've just had a lot of stuff going on, and then real life pops in and kicks me in the head. And I spend like so long sitting there days before I get back in the zone, which is where I get all my actual work done, is once I'm like locked in on something and can just like focus in on it and knock it out of the park. Like a lot of times when I record, I don't really record over multiple sessions. I'll get down, sit there and record, and I might go back and re-record a few things if I feel like I really need to. But a lot of times I try and get the recording all done in like one long big thing, even if I need to re-record it a few times or re-record multiple versions of it. I try to do that all at once. But that's not, you know, that's not always how life works out, unfortunately. Oh yeah. This really does feel like Sekiro, but it's way easier to parry. Also, I still love how I'm constantly roaring because I'm talking. I wish maybe I should have put on speech to talk, push to talk, but I guess I just didn't. So yeah, that is again why everything's been slow. I need to get my new video out though. Maltese Falcon. I have actually some good things to say about the Maltese Falcon. A bit of the review is going to be on things. I'm going to do this broad strokes. I do want you guys to watch the review when it comes out. But my broad strokes are going to be like some of the things I liked about it that were cool. And also in addition to that, its place in the cultural context. I do love going into the history of media, especially older media like that. It's really fun to talk about the history and like its place in the cultural context. That's always been somewhat fascinating to me. It's why I do some books like The Maltese Falcon and really enjoy the public domain day stuff. And on top of that, I will also be attempting to sort of do a little bit of analysis on like its places like an text for, oh god, like crime noir, you know, noir detective stuff. It's actually extremely popular for like movie adaptations. It's had 2 somewhat serious movie adaptations and like a comedic one. I'll be talking about both those. I'm not going to go into too much more detail again. I do want you guys to like watch the review when I finally finish it. But it is a very interesting book and weirdly modern. That is also another thing I was going to be talking about. But I should probably leave it there. What else? What else? God, there was something else. There was a book I was interested in, but I'm completely blanking on it. I found another book also, like once I've like gotten this one done that I'm going to be reading this month. I try and like read new stuff on the regular basis, and not even everything I read also gets a review. Used to back when I like cranked out reviews really quickly. I don't even know how I used to crank out reviews once a week. That was insane. Like even if they were mostly audio, but yeah, for a while I was still cranking out like a review a week with video content using Cyberlink. And yeah, they weren't as high quality as a lot of my reviews now. I have higher standards for things. And there were plenty of errors that slipped through the crack during my you know, rush to get them out. Like it was a lot more common for me to have issues and like mention in the comments, hey, yeah, sorry, I missed that bit. Or the audio doesn't sync up there, or half the video is corrupted, I'll have to private it and re-upload it. God, the Castlevania Nocturne review. I might have not noticed that was corrupted for literal weeks, because instead of like resting on my laurels, I would immediately move on to the next thing. And good God, the shit that I let slip. I feel ashamed of it, honestly. Alright, we got some new shit around here. Skeletal outer clothing. Just general buff. Do you know Sonic Team has released an audio drama on YouTube, Noir at that about Chaotix crew from Sonicverse? I mean, the Chaotix crew basically are our noir detectives. Like, that's their gimmick, right? I mean, even in like the original like Sonic Heroes, I think is when they first were released, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think Sonic Heroes. We're talking about like the lizard and the alligator, the bumblebee, and the... Oh, God, I forget what the other one was. But, yeah, we're talking about that crew, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or I swear there's like a furry detective agency in the Sonicverse. I remember that because I played Sonic Heroes. Actually, it's kind of funny, too. Because the only reason I ever owned a copy of... Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Basically, I used to, like, go to other kids in the neighborhood's houses, and there was an older brother of someone we knew, named Nicole, who introduced me to the GameCube. And you're not far from that. Last one was Ninja Chameleon. Okay, Ninja Chameleon. That was it. And he introduced me to the GameCube, and I saw him playing Sonic Battle Adventures 2. So, when I finally got a GameCube... not furry, damn it. They are legitimately furry characters. This is a furry detective. I'm sorry, you can't. The entire Sonicverse is literally a furry universe. Look, you can say you're not into it for those reasons, but you can't deny what it objectively is. I'm sorry. Like, eventually you have to get over that fact. Oh, man. Okay, well, shit. Frick. Oh, you know what? I want to talk during these. Holy fuck. Anyway, when I eventually got my GameCube, I went to GameStop, yes, because you could... Oh my god. You know what I just realized? I bought my used GameCube for $40 fucking dollars. I think I got that GameCube for like 40 bucks used. My first one. Oh my god, how prices have changed. Holy fuck. And like, that was still considered like extremely cheap because the GameCube was nearing the end of its life cycle. I think the Wii came out like a year and a half or 2 years later. So like, the GameCube was already nearing the end of its life when I got a hold of one. And okay, I got a Skull Soul. I can summon enemies. Strength Fruit. Alright, cool, cool. Okay. Let's see. This allows me to accumulate resentment on death. Alright, and slaying a boss will appease. So I guess you get increased death, increased age. That's a cool mechanic, actually. For a Soul Slay, it's actually really good. They're not furries. They're normal animals that mutate into superpowers. They're not anthro. By definition, they are anthro animals. They are animals that stand on 2 legs. Anthropomorphic animals are literally animals that stand upright as in a humanoid posture as opposed to their typical on all fours or feral one. Sonic is literally a two-legged hedgehog. You cannot deny this. The cope on this man. Nerdo, I get it. You don't want it to be a furry thing, but like, it doesn't even have to be a furry thing in the sense of all the other furry stuff. By a definition, like, we're not talking about like vibe here. We're talking just definition of words. You know, it is, and they are anthropomorphic animals. I don't care what lore you use to justify it. That's like saying that the fucking Zootopia characters aren't furry characters. They are. You know, we might, not want to think about it like that, but objectively, from just like a definition viewpoint, they are. Don't really know what to say to that, Nerdo. Sorry. Oh my god, we're just running away and shooting this asshole. Oh my, oh shit. Okay, got him. Got him. Let's get him. Kill him, boys. Okay, good gunbow. Literally means human characteristics. 2 legs is the most common, but it's not needed. They also have human hands. You want to play this game, do you? Actually, I don't consider speech and intelligence. For example, The Lion King is not furry because it's just it's just literally a story with animals. Now, it's literally physical human characteristics or social ones. So like Donald Duck is a furry character, but what's Mickey's like dog, like his pet dog? Pluto is not a furry character. Donald stands upright and wears clothes and uses his flippers like hands. Not his flippers, his like feathers, his wings? I don't even know where you could begin there. I guess let's say wings extensions as hands. Pluto, even if he acts intelligently or has human level intelligence, is not a dog. Now, this can get tricky, but like, generally speaking, Pluto also can't talk. True, but he does have human level intelligence, or at least shows it at time to time, because cartoon character. See, they're not anthros, though. They're not anthro. They're not anthro. Spyro is also not anthro. Also, I'm pretty sure that Spyro has shown up in furry communities on the reg. Plus, they even had a whole thing in the remake, and I think some of the older ones where they had the dragons standing upright wearing clothing, which doesn't really help your argument there, Nerdo. I know Spyro didn't, but like a lot of the other ones did. Okay, we've got crab people. Be careful, the guy is not simple. I've been observing him for a long time, but I don't think it's a match. Your appearance. It seems like you have a chance of winning. I know his attacks are fierce, so the best way is to find a way to block them first. Alright. Kill the lizard man by parrying his attacks. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, there's a gradient to it all. There's definitely a gradient to these kind of things. But at a certain point, yeah, it's just furry. Oh shit! No! I'm thinking out one cherry. Speech like legit lore, human speech, anthropomorphizing as well, using your definition. Again, I would say it depends. For example, sometimes speech is just a way to show communication between things, but they're not actually speaking English. Like, if they have a human in the story and the human understands them, then maybe, sure. But if they're not, then that's like saying 101 Dalmatians is like anthro. Which is weird because there are clearly humans in the story that don't understand them. Like, it's not just like they don't actually have human characteristics. The human characteristics we give them for the story are just so we can understand them. In universe, humans don't understand them. You see what I mean? There's a difference there. I'm not just being pedantic. And again, speech can just be a regular thing that you get from magic, because fantasy is a thing. Like, it varies for me. I don't think it's that simple as just speech equals furry. Alright, come on, kill. Alright, got him. Oh, God. Frickin' hell! Evil snake person is an asshole. Ugh. Lion King is part of the furry community too. Fair. Wait, really? I mostly knew about Spyro because I've searched dragon art before, and I've seen some shit. Okay, the timings are way more generous than Sekiro, but I'm still getting my ass handed to me. Oh, man. Alright. I like that the gun is just firing based on me talking, which is fantastic, by the way. Oh, let's keep going, peoples. Yes. Go. Blast him down into oblivion. Okay, I got really run out of like stamina. I think I need to back off some and not burst. I think I'm using up all my stamina too much and I'm getting like wrecked. Because I don't think I can parry without. Yeah, I have to have stamina left to parry. Okay. That explains it. That explains why I'm getting wrecked. Alright, let's do this proper. Let's keep this going. There we are. Keep firing down. Blast him into oblivion. Yes. Okay, fire. Oh! The fucking first boss, and he has that annoying range spit. Yeah, you running away from this guy will just end badly for me. I have to stay close to him. This will just not end well, period. Although I do find it funny how the first special item is a gun. Like, we're just gonna get wild and wacky from the start. Alright. Got him. Yes! Alright, we got him this time. Alright, got it! Dead. Let's go! Overload helmet. C-drive? Oh my gosh, we're already doing the C-drive thing. Okay, I have like, let's see here. So, total capacity. Oh my god, it's actually looking at my hard drive information. 82. Thank goodness I have all these video drive. When C-drive usage exceeds 50%, overload ignites the weapon. Melee hits will burn the target. Fuck yes, let's do this. I am literally doing it with burning my. I am literally burning my C-drive. Oh, I have the power of poor storage management. Get fucked. Oh, I love this. I like how it's just willing to go straight into the wackiness of it all. Okay, let's see what we got after this. Show me some more. I want to see the wackier stuff. Because if this is what they're starting with, they have a lot to live up to, you know? You can't just start with this and not show me more. Point out rogue bat milkers. Have you seen clothes on Phoenix Sonic female Sonic characters? I did. Oh, don't talk about Sonic clothing. Makes me cringe. I already own one of these, don't I? Overload helm. I think I already own that. Inspiration armor. Do I have that as well? No, I do not. Let's see here. I never thought you really defeated that guy. You look really impressive. In my past life, I was just a little crab. Bitten in half by a disgusting one-eyed chieftain. Unable to survive, unable to die. The painful memories still haunt me even after being reborn. I want revenge, but the power gap is too great. I can never defeat him. But I'm really good at fishing, and I often find useful things in the water. just like, I want to kill the man who devoured me when I was a normal crab, but I'm too weak, so I'm just gonna fish. Oh, great. Perfect. Love it. What do we got here? Upon equipment, it binds to a Steam friend! Wait! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Wait! Oh, I want to try this out so much! So if you have someone else playing the game, they can press the parry button if I'm hit. They can parry for me. That is the coolest shit I've ever seen. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Have you guys ever seen anything like that before? I haven't. How does it even work? You know what? I'm assuming this activates automatically. Like, it doesn't require the Steam friend to do it. Fred, I'm hoping you're the Steam friend it binds to. I'm really hoping that you're the Steam friend it binds to. You better be online. Oh, automatically attracts and picks up other loot. Oh my god. In this game, breaking the fourth wall is superpower and part of the gameplay. Why is press in quotes? I'm assuming because it's not going to be that they're pressing it. It's that it's going to because it has a 30-second cooldown. So I'm assuming that it just, you know, it just activates if a Steam friend it's bound to is online, it activates. Also, when this item is replaced, the following attribute change will occur. So if I replace the item, I guess I get a bunch of new items? That's weird. Huh. Oh, I think this is the difference. I think this is like the bonus. So like, yeah, this is the difference in like my current equipment. Okay. That makes more sense. Sure, I'll get the Vengeance necklace. What else? Okay. I don't have enough Leader's Hearts for that. I'll get an Inspiration Armor too? Sure. Alright, so I've got some new stuff now. We can get some more bonuses there. And accumulates resentment upon death. Let's do it, baby. Oh, this will get appeasement on death too. So I'm getting additional. So I'm building up resentment with 2 different things now. So I have the Skull Soul and the Vengeance necklace. Alright, and I also get, when I do a perfect parry, I get 50%. Alright, let's see about the Grimoire. Where is that? Oh, it must be, inventory. Let's see. Where's the Grimoire? Oh, wait, is it my weapon slot? No, not my weapon slot. That's odd. I know I bought it. Where'd it go? Does it only appear if the friend it's bound to is online or something? That'd be weird. Let's see here. It should at least appear in my equipment. I don't see it anywhere. Huh. Did I not buy it? Oh, I didn't have enough. Do I not have enough? Oh, I didn't have 3 leaders hearts, maybe. Maybe? I could have sworn I bought it. Okay, maybe I'm gaslighting myself, but I could have sworn I bought that. Strange. Might be a bug. I will let it slide, but that was really cool, and I wanted to try it out. I'm a little annoyed at that. Unstuck. Submit bug. Unstuck. What does unstuck do? I'm assuming maybe it's like some kind of reset button. Oh, I probably shouldn't have saved there. Oh, well. What the fuck? Monster has a blue shield bar. What's the best way to deal with it? Obviously, it's to parry the damn thing. Yes, clearly. Vital Fruit. God's Smite. What is a God's Smite? Or maybe I can't activate Grimoire stuff yet? Alright, let's go ahead and eat the fruit and eat the strength. Eat the strength and health fruit to increase my stuff. Leader's Heart, Golden Eggs, Tasty Fish, Skeletal Swordsman Soul. I should probably place these here so I could... Oh, I didn't pick up God's Smite, that's why. God's Smile. Mysterious and unfathomable, a true deity descending into the mortal world. What the fuck? What is that supposed to mean? So it equips over my Skull Soul. Shapeshift. Transform into God mode, enabling X-ray vision and auto-aim. What? Okay, I'm curious now. What the fuck is this? Enabling X-ray mode. Oh my god. Okay, there was something on the store page about going into like a third-person shooter mode with what look like hack screens. Oh, so it's like playing with mods. I actually feel like I'm playing a different game, but with mods right now. Not sure if you guys are getting that same vibe, but I definitely am. Okay, so let's see here. Oh my gods. I turn into a... I guess God just has a gun, guys. God just has guns. This game has declared that guns are apparently holy weapons. That's so weird. What the fuck is with this game? I love it. I legitimately... This oozes... This janky-ass game with really basic Unreal lighting, clearly copy-pasted shrubs, has more heart and soul in it than most AAA games with the fanciest graphics money can buy. This game is clearly an asset store game, and yet it oozes with personality and charm. This is a clear example of how you don't need a giant budget, or even like all the like fancy trimmings that game engines can offer to make something good and compelling. I actually can't think of a better example than this. Like, this is just wonderful. It's great. And I will play this kind of jank over another copy-paste shooter or boring, you know, sequence of... You know, I haven't really done, like, a major release that's, like, a sequence of, like, with a lot of, like, you know, climbing on ledges and shit in a while. Mostly because I've gotten tired of them. I've been going to, like, stuff like this or stuff I know I already kind of enjoy and can, like, respect the quality of. It's genuine clowning. There are legitimately cool ideas here for, like, really meta gameplay mechanics, though. Like, abilities that activate when your Steam friends are online that it binds to. Effects that, like, change the entire genre of the game. This is literally like hacks. Like, I just turned on hacks mode in a shooter. Oh, that's great. That is innovative and interesting in a way that... I mean, can you think of a game that's done something like that? Yeah, I've seen games that let you play around with the game files before, but even those are kind of rare. The last one I can think of is, what, Doki Doki Literature Club? Where you had to, like, mess with the source files. I know there have been a few other indie games that have done it, but it's not a common thing. And to have an effect in a game that's based on, like, your in-game hard drive statistics is just really cool. Actually, the interesting part too is that it might be a trade-off, because in the game, if you have your hard drive too full, and they have other mechanics like this that are like, hey, for the closer you get to being full, but then your frame rate might start chugging because your hard drive is nearly full and it takes a bit longer to pull the data, especially if you don't play it on SSD. Oh, it's like Sekiro, but it's a spoof. There was Undertale. This one is actually one of the better examples. Yeah, Undertale also had stuff like that where they like, God, I forget what it was, but it's like pretends to delete your save and stuff like that. Gives you slow-mo when enough shit is on screen. Yeah, I like janky stuff like that, though. I think it's cool. All right, shoot, 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 shoot. Yes. Also, I like that my attacks are not under stamina. So, the only thing that uses stamina, I think, are dodges and parries. Which I kind of actually like. Like, yes, it lets you be badass, but you can't just, like, spam. So it lets you be really generous. If the parries are one of the only things you can use, and you can only use, like, 5 of them in a row, then it means you have to be more deliberate with your parries, even if the window is more generous. But you can also be reckless with your attacks, so it leads to a very aggressive playstyle, I find. Even though... Ooh. Whoa. Shit. Leads to an aggressive playstyle while still punishing you for spamming, which is good. Also, I should turn on hacks mode. Let's go, bitches. Wreck your shit. Gods, I love that. I can just turn into a god with an AK. In Ultimate Marvel's Capcom, Deadpool is a special where he blinds you and then rips your... I've seen that one, yeah. But I'm not just talking about things where they use the UI. I'm talking about stuff where it actually goes in and, like, tampers with your saves and shit like that. Like, most games do not have the balls to even, like, put a hard drive, like, talk about your hard drive in-game, much less, like, mess with stuff in it. There are fake-out games that do it, where they say they're gonna do it, but it actually doesn't mean anything. Like, what was it? There was that, oh god. What was the game that said you was gonna, like, delete your save file if you, died too many times? It was, like, the one about mental health. It was, like, the Nordic-inspired game all about, like, being mentally unwell. You know, supposed to have, like, realistic pictures of mental breakdowns. Or something like that. I forget what it's called. That's what it is. Senua, Hellblade Sacrifice. That's what it was. That's what it was. Senua Hellblade Sacrifice. But apparently, from what I understand, it either doesn't delete your save file, no matter how many times you die, or the number is so large that it's basically a toothless threat. Don't get me wrong, as a threat goes, it causes you to play cautiously if you don't know it's faking it. But once you realize it's faking it, it kind of takes a lot of the threat out of it. But yeah. Alright. Time for hacks, bitches. Alright. My prize now. Haha. Ooh, a new weapon. Cool. Let's equip. Get increased attacks. Let's go. I like the weapon designs. They're simple, but they work. Simple, but they work. That's what we want to see. Okay. Yes, I just want to keep talking. It's rather World's tendencies from Demon Souls. World tendencies from Demon Souls are like next level shit. Demon Souls has some balls, honestly. Have I ever talked about this? Okay, so I have always been really impressed with Demon Souls for a few reasons. First off, as the first game, he held nothing back. Demon Souls is brutal in a way even like the later Souls games I find aren't. The bosses are on average weaker because the AI wasn't as developed. You know, it hadn't like learned to avoid all the cheese strats that players use. But the enemies and the levels were way more brutal. So, like, for example, in... Oh, God, this really is a great game to play as a streamer because that gun is just going to keep firing and firing. So, in Demon Souls, you immediately start the game by losing half your health. Even if you beat the demon, even if you're a new Souls player and can do the roundabout stab him up the butt thing. I've done that. It doesn't necessarily matter because you're going to get insta-kill and turn to soul form. Bam, you have half health. Which is already a downside. Like, the other Souls games don't treat your reduced state like a half health. At most, they treat it like you're not being buffed. Like, the fire state is treated more like a buff, and everything seems to be balanced around being your normal state. But Demon Souls is like, no, fuck you. Half health. You have to kill a boss and prove you don't need the health bar anymore before you get it back. Which is already really ballsy. Especially because they didn't realize that people would like Souls games yet. Like, this was a new thing that they were kind of doing. Souls... The level of brutality Souls games were doing was kind of dead outside of, like, really old games. Especially in the RPG space, of all places. And with world tendency, it's another level. Because the best way to avoid world tendency shifting is to beat all the bosses without using your full health. Because if you die in human form in anywhere but the Nexus, world tendency will go towards black. And yes, that makes it really easy to shift it towards black once you've gone pure white. But the only way you can go pure white in, like, all but, like, the last world, aside from, like, World 1, where the final boss is, or the prerequisite final boss, who's actually the last challenge, before we have a story boss who kind of sucks. Well, from a story perspective, it's very thematic, but, like, as a boss fight, he's just, like, a blob that flops around. But the final boss fight, in my opinion, is the false King Alon. And you can actually get pure white tendency, I think, before you beat him, if I remember correctly. Because you can do 3, I think there were 3, right? Yeah, because you can do the Phalanx, you can do Penetrator, and you can do the Tower Knight. Tower Knight is second, actually, so it's out of order. Would not call it brutal and hostile, sure. Well, the reason I call Demon Souls more brutal than the others is actually not any of those things. Yes, the fact that it basically says get good, use half health, or you don't get all the items, you don't get to see all the stuff in the game, that's already pretty decent, like, in my opinion, just like as brutality goes. And then it makes you shift it to black tendency, so if you, so once you do that, you're kind of stuck in black tendency, because once the multiplayer gone, there's not really a way to shift it. And even back when the multiplayer was there, it took a long time. However, one of the main things I think is brutal is the level design. Demon Souls levels are by far the hardest levels in the Soul series. 100%. The Valley of Defilement still kicks my ass every time. The Valley of Defilement, the initial drop down, the gutters and the planks, the enemies stabbing you in the sides. Your movement is a lot more janky at this point. You don't have like it doesn't feel as refined. So not only are the enemies like way more hostile than I feel than in other games, they do not give up on you easily. And the worst part is, unlike every other game in the Soul series, let's be real, we've all done it. We've all done the let's run past everything and get to the next bonfire. Demon Souls, that wasn't a fucking option. Demon Souls said, get good, scrub. Yes, you can unlock shortcuts, but very rarely were those shortcuts skip to the end of the level. They were usually let you skip about half the level if you knew what you were doing. But you might need to go back to different parts of the level to do certain things. So it didn't let you avoid things. And, oh my, main reason I call this game hostile, yeah. Like, I still remember when I tried running down in the Valley of Defilement, or in, like, the, world, like, oh yeah, when I went under the Dragon Bridge in World, 1-2, and I tried to run past enemies, and then I ran into a dead end and got slaughtered. Or when I tried to run past enemies because I knew there was a bridge, and I got trapped on a bridge with enemies flanking me from both sides. And I was just like, I'm fucked. And you're just dead at that point. Like, yes, you can get lucky and survive, I guess, but functionally, if you get caught in a bad situation surrounded by enemies, you are going to die. Because the game will trap you against a corner and just let the enemies wail on you. I saw a temple ahead where we can rest. We need to get out of here. Oh, shit. Come on, hacks, hacks, hacks. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Shit, 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 shit. Come on, bitch. Here we go. Hellfire Fencer. Okay, we got it. Oh, wow, this guy's brutal. Demon Souls does not feel all that janky. Also, I never running past anything. Daddy needs his soul for whatever bullshit build he's currently doing. Yeah, but like in other games, you could just rush to the bonfire. But the next bonfire is past the boss. There's not really a rushing past enemies in that game. Another thing, overleveling Demon Souls is really not that hard. Sort of. It's complicated, I find, because it is kind of easy if you know what you're doing. But even if you feel, oh, okay, well, it is really easy to overlevel because magic is a thing. If you're doing, I feel like Demon Souls is a little bit easy in the sense that there is an easy mode. Like if you play with, what is it? If you play with like a magic build, you are going to have an easier time than non-magic builds. It's just like a fact. Magic is just OP in Demon Souls. So come on, heal, 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 heal. Heal me! Ass! Get wrecked, bitch! Okay, got him! Kill, 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 kill! Another thing, yeah. It's not that hard to overlevel. In fact, it's almost encouraged. Like, the Talisman of the Beast is like the OP build. Just go full Faith magic and wreck everybody's shit with, like, overpowered magic energy. Wait, Power of Bonds. I got the Power of Bonds again. Okay. So did I just, like, not actually like, unlock it? Wait, what's the deal with that? Okay, so I got the Power of Bonds anyway. Cool. Not sure why it didn't pop in earlier, but... Alright, Soulbound equipment. God damn it, it's bound to Full Metal Fisting. I was really hoping it would bind to you. A code in assembly, but oh well. So I was tanking Fanglong, hearing myself, cannot be bothered dodging. It's Claymore time, bitch. Oh, fantastic. Honestly though, just get magic, increase your intelligence, and fire your soul ray. That will... It is probably the weakest... It is probably the thing I will admit is a bit cheesy, is any magic build. If you play a magic character, you are technically playing easy mode. Yes, I know True King Alon is also resistant to magic, but let's be real, you can just throw fireballs instead. It's not a thing. It's really not a thing. This place seems pretty safe. However, while fishing in the pool, I found a dungeon nearby. Strange sounds have been coming from the dungeon. I didn't dare stay too long nearby. I suggest you avoid getting too close to the pool. Oh, man. Okay. What you got in the shop now, bud? God's Wild Laughter. I have God's Smile. I do not have God's Wild Laughter. Ooh. This will use both my leader hearts. Simple's Bulletproof Vest. In God mode, your character spins around constantly and becomes invincible. Auto-firing at surroundings without aiming. Invincibility suspended while aiming. So I become a shooting Beyblade? Swimming through dust too like a tornado. Okay, interesting. I guess we're going above the orange legendary tier into already other stuff. Power determined by GPU model. Oh, shit! The better the GPU, the smaller the bonus. This game wants you to have no hard drive space and a shitty GPU. That is... This is hilarious. Fuck you, NVIDIA. I'm gonna give people bonuses for using a 1060. Honestly, Magic is not that much broken as overkill than anything, because Magic feels powerful until you realize how much healing. Yeah, Demon Souls' other thing is that you have basically infinite healing once you know where to farm it. Actually, no, let me phrase that. Once you've gone to the Tower of Latria and can just buy it. Plus, you can buy spices, so you can heal with, like, magic, too. So it's not even limited by how many you can carry on you. It's limited by the amount of spice you can carry on you, which actually it isn't. You have you have that one ring that regenerates magic, so you technically have infinite HP if you know how to use it. Defeating a boss absorbs souls to enhance equipment, permanently increasing attack power by 1. Stacks up to 20 times. Interesting. Okay. And while transformed, this activates Homelander's laser eyes. Shout. Continue to shout through the microphone. Oh, I obviously, we gotta go for laser eyes or God mode spin. Oh, it's so frustrating here. Or do we go for Wild God's Laughter and try and, like, upgrade? You know what? I want laser eyes. I want laser eyes. We're gonna go laser eyes. Wait, no, so this is the hard drive bone. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't want to replace my hard drive face. Oh, well, let's do this. Hello? Can you give me my laser eyes, please? Oh, it's only while transformed. Boo! I forgot that it's only a God mode upgrade. Damn it. Shit. Ah. Okay, so I can't kill the monk. Talk to him. Most important thing about fishing is peace and quiet. You are dragon. Roaring should be easy for you. It is! Roar! I can't roar too loud. There are other people around. Tracks high quality fish. A wooden fishing rod. Okay, sure. Allows you to fish up some potions. Sure, let's grab a bunch of stuff. Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. Which is basically just gambling, but with water. Fishing! It's gambling, but in the water. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, there's no minigame. You just get the fish. Interesting. Cool. So kind of like sell these? Oh, no, wait. I use fish for health. It's not gambling. It's actually blood sport. It's like Squid Games, because like a lot of the games are going to be random bullshit. So it's like, hey, who's going to grab the hook first? Oh, sorry. Your food tonight. Oh, man. A red chub. Do 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 do. Also, I like how my appearance does not seem to change regardless of what I put on. Because they clearly didn't make models for all these armor, which I'm fine with. It's a solo down. Like, I get it. I get it. You know. You want to just have one character. It's a gacha pond. Oh my god, it's just a gacha. It's a blood sport gacha. It'd be like gacha, but if you got the corpses of the girls, of the anime girls. So, like a gacha for serial killers, but for fish. Fish serial killer gacha. What a niche genre. What a niche genre. Hunting like all the others. Dive your nose down and close your dragon mouths. Fish. Yummy. Fish is probably my favorite meat. What about you? Or are you one of those savages that prefers lamb? Oh. Or deer. Or the fucking pigs. It makes, like, villages give you offerings. Just go into the ocean. There's so much food. You could just, like, swallow a bunch of fish whole. I like to get mine cut up by my sous chef, though. Which is just me, in a hat. Sushi. I've actually made sushi before, a few times. It's not easy. Rolling sushi is a pain, and it's very difficult to do right. But it is fun. I can fish up potions, apparently. Let's try and fish up a few potions. Okay, quick reaction potion. Chicken for me. Fish tastes fishy. Yeah, I've heard people say that. I like the taste of fish, so I don't really mind it tasting fishy. Although I will say, one thing I really enjoy is eel. If you've never had grilled eel, you're missing out. Grilled eel, like, on top of sushi, preferably with some, like, snow crab salad inside. Oh, dude, that is delicious. Like, called a caterpillar roll. You can also get a version of it with, like, avocado on top, too. Or you have avocado inside it with, like, grilled eel freshly cooked on top. So you've got the raw fish inside. And, ooh, a secret area. And the cooked fish on top of it. Oh, dude, it's so good. So good. Alright, we got hacks. Let's go. Hacks, 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 hacks. Die, bastards, die. You shall die to my homelander laser eyes. Ha 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 ha. Have you heard about jellied eel? I've heard about jellied eel, but I've never had jellied eel. I have heard about it, though. I'm not really, like, sure what it is like. Again, I've never seen it or had it in person. I have heard that it is a thing, though. Dragon stories I'm writing. Dragons will be eating grilled lamb sold next to Gladiator Arena and restaurant. Yes, this is going to be played as a joke. Wonderful. Sounds good. Lightning. Die, bastard. Alright, take him down. Aha! You have been defeated by my lightning strikes. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, bitches. Oh, let's go. Ooh, ninja shoes. I move silently like a ninja. Okay. Assassinating a... Oh, I can do stealth kills now. I have sneaky shoes, so I can do stealth kills. Gotta be quiet. We have to be very quiet. We have to be super quiet, guys. Okay? Super quiet. Super quiet like a ninja. We're a ninja now. A ninja. We're like a ninja. We gotta be a ninja. Do stealth kills. Stealth kill. Ninja mode. Death. Haha. You have fallen into my ninja voice. Yes! Sweet! Oh, let's go. Also, we should probably be eating these fruits. Yes! TDL ASMR. Do you like the sound of my voice? Are you going to listen to it in the dark? Oh. Are you going to listen to me in the dark? Are you going to play? Want to play with me? Want to play? Want to play? Let's go. Be ninjas. Kill. Ninja mode. Yes. Alright. Oh, well that's been... Oh, we gotta be quiet here. We gotta be quiet. Everybody quiet. Super quiet. Don't let it roar. Don't let it roar. Oh shit, he's seen it. He's seen us. Ninja time is over. Ah. Damn, we're so close. He saw us though. Saw us. Dark Lord Fafnir ASMR. Oh, Dark Lord Fafnir. Fafnir. Oh, great Lord Fafnir. Were you a dwarf? Were you a dwarf? Rogues do it in the darkness. Rogues do it where the sun don't shine. Masters prefer loose clothing. So, the timing window for perfect parries is lower. I mean, I do like my loose clothing. And we can get, like, almost all legendary now. Or whatever the yellow is. I don't think they're actually called this legendary. I just... have you guys noticed that whenever you see now, green is common or uncommon? It's like green is common or uncommon. Blue is either uncommon or rare. And then purple is like always epic. You know? And legendary is like always yellow or gold. And then if you have like a heroic or something like that, it's always red. What's the deal with that anyway? Like, I know it's been like a universal design language for so long. I'm just like confused as to like who originally came up with it, you know? Because like, what the frick? Alright, got God mode online there. Let's run away while we get started. Yes, 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 yes. Let's keep going. Gotcha, bitch. Get wrecked. And cave troll. You know, this guy's very tiny for a troll. Like, what is with this man? His body is so weirdly proportioned. Good. Purple is epic. It should be the highest one. No, no, no. Epic is under legendary and under heroic if that exists. What was with that fucking cave troll? It was like a cave troll body, but it had like the tiny legs of a dwarf. It was shorter than me. Oh, so strange. Skill Thief never harms others, but he sells it angering his opponent. Oh yes, I'd like to steal 50 gold every time I hit someone. That seems cool. Let's do it. Alright. So now where do we go? Get this stuff. Card Alliance. An account with a large balance using cheats. What? After killing an enemy, cheat adds 10 bullets. Weird. Okay, so this is like the bullshit slot, I'm guessing. Oh, so it's permanently bound to full metal fisting. You know what? I'm gonna keep doing Power of Bonds. Good. Purple is. Remember, epic is not the highest. It is not the highest. It's like mid tier. Epic is always like mid tier in games. It feels like. It's weird too because it feels like epic should be the highest, but then you find legendary. You can almost always find enough legendary stuff so that epic doesn't matter. The only game I've seen where you can't find enough legendary stuff and you use epic things on the reg, it was Baldur's Gate. And if I remember correctly, their version of epic was more like a reddish purple, like a maroon almost, instead of the like brilliant royal purple that it usually is. Okay, what is the usual voice control damage reduction for bosses? Voice control damage reduction. Oh, you can refer to your bestiary. 80% it looks like. Looks like that's 80%. Only one door can be opened, are you sure? Yes! And I got the bulletproof vest anyway. Let's go. Now we can do laser eyes and spin around with like a shooting top. Isn't that cool? Okay, so what's behind here? Anything over here? I like how they have little quizzes to make sure you're paying attention to stats and shit. I like these. I like the game's gonna be meta, so it's like, let's do quizzes on the game while you're playing the game to make sure you're not just mindlessly hacking through. Pay attention. There are damage reductions for things like there are damage. It turns out there are damage reductions for voice damage, which is anything that uses your spells, which is awesome. I like that. Telling me shit. See, as a dragon, that's how I see how epic purple is. But humans are the ones. That make gold stuff legendary. Who's got obsession with shiny now? Looks at historical dragon records. Fafnir, the guy who murdered people over gold. The Chinese dragons who obsess over their golden scales as like a form of like epicness. The Beowulf dragon, who we never got the name of, and not to mention Drak and her obsession with shiny things. I think it's still us. Like, let's be real. Come on. We also have an obsession with gold. We do. It's just, you know, we have restraint. Humans don't really have that. Humans don't really have restraint. Oh shit, it's the boss! But he's not a boss anymore, so he can't kill us. Haha! Get wrecked. Let's go. Yes! Okay, that archer was really annoying. Alright. We should probably check through some stuff, too. So I've got, like, a lot of extra archer souls and shit. Also, sometimes there's, like, randomly Japanese character or Chinese characters. Not Japanese. You can actually tell these are Chinese. Holy shit, I can kind of see the difference between Japanese and Chinese now. Oh my gods. Fuck. I can actually tell this is Chinese because I don't... Oh my gods. Fuck me. I can actually kind of tell that these are Chinese characters. I think. Oh, these are for slots. So it's like what slot it is. So I'm guessing that's equipped or something. At least I'm nearly positive that's Chinese characters. I might be complete bullshitting myself, but I'm almost positive that's Chinese. Okay, persist after death. We'll do the over time one. We'll have skeleton archers. We'll need to summon them some more. Do I have anything else? Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm so glad I found this game. It's been fun. It's like $10 too. Man spent. I'm gonna promote this thing. I'm gonna make a short about this because I actually don't care what happens at this point. I've had like an hour and a half with it, and I've had a lot of fun. And even if it gets shitty from here, I might recommend it just for like this initial half. The items are like, yes, it's a very meta game, but it's meta in a way that's fun and creative. I didn't even think to use something like a Steam binding effect. I think this is the first time I've seen an effect bound to another character or another player you are friends with on Steam, and that only activates using the online stats. Which is weird when you think about it, because like there are plenty of games that are meta, and that kind of thing has been around for a while. Hello, Dawnseeker. We are playing the weirdest shit today. This is a game that looks at my hard drive size, Dawnseeker, or looks at my Steam friend list to determine whether I get an effect. It is weird and wacky and fun. It's Off-Brand Souls. This is developed like a solo developer. I've been telling other people about it. But yeah, this is a great game. And I probably will recommend it to people. Just because it's interesting. Like, that is enough for me. We'll just wreck your shit. Okay. And now we're turning to God mode, spinning like a top as we shoot lasers. Oh my god. This game feels like I have mods installed, but I swear to you I don't. I swear to you I did not install any mods. This is base game. I finally got my C6 Klee yesterday. What's a C6 Klee? What is a C6 Klee? Alright, we got some more stuff. Nope, that's just worse armor. That's just worse armor. That's just extra worse armor. Ooh, this is better. Completely maxed out Klee. What is Klee? Oh, wait, is that that new game you were talking about last time? The one with the fox girl? Or, sorry, not the fox girl, the wolf girl. Rogues do it from behind. I just checked that. I just realized I didn't have the oh god, other things up. Okay. After 5 years, I finally have her. A completely maxed out Klee. Oh, Klee is from Genshin. Okay. TDL, do you remember Goat Simulator? I never played Goat Simulator. I think I just, like, wasn't into, like, cool games back then. I was into more generic shit back then. You know, the Skyrims of the world. The big budget shit. Because I didn't buy that many games, so like when I bought one, I always expected it to be like a big high purchase thing, not like a small thing I just like grab real quick and have a lot of fun with. I used to be a shit person. Used to not play all the fun shit. Honestly, I kind of regret it. Spending so much time with AAA. Yeah, he definitely waiting 5 years for something new in a game. He was definitely waiting for something 5 years for something new in a game. What? Oh, I think I've seen that Genshin character before. Mostly as, like, stuff on Twitter? Like, just, like, wholesome fan art, I guess you'd call it. It's really annoying, too. Both Blue Sky and Twitter have this thing where, like, if I'm just, like, looking at anime stuff, it'll just throw not the order of the words I used. Yes, he definitely was waiting 5 years from something new in a game. Yes, he definitely was waiting. Order matters. From something new in a game. Woof, woof. You know, I wish more games decide to go with the whole casting with words. Like, there's like a bunch of shit where I feel like our voice recognition technology has gotten good enough where you could probably have a magic system that's cast by speaking magic words. And I wonder why more games don't do it. Like, even just as like a gimmick thing, you know? See, now I want to think, now I'm thinking about doing that in mine, because like I could theoretically do that. Oh, that could be a cool thing for mine, actually. Because if I meet the word standard and not randomized, I could just, because that's the thing I've already been thinking about anyway, I could just have them, you speak the words, which might reduce some of the overhead. That might be something to think about. Klee is my most favorite character in Genshin, hands down, no contest. Maybe to use your quick spell, you have to actually say the phrase. That would like, no, because the whole point of quick spell is to like, oh my gods. I'm a spinning top of death, bitches. Get wrecked. Oh, there we go, lasers, lasers, lasers. Let's go. She's too adorable. She uses bombs as her weapons. Okay. God's wild laughter. Alright, so transform to God mode. We get... Oh, we get 45 rounds for 20 seconds instead of 30 rounds. Okay, true deity descending on the mortal world. Sweet. Ah, let's go. You know, it's kind of gotten to the point where I, like, just don't care about most AAA developers. Like, if they release something and it looks cool, I might pick it up, but... Oh, God, I just am so uninterested. I know that Bethesda has been teasing Elder Scrolls again. They're like, hey, maybe we might actually finish Elder Scrolls 6. If they released Elder Scrolls 6, I don't think I would buy it. Like, I don't even know if I would, like, ever buy it. Unless everyone agreed it was, like, the best game ever. I don't think I would buy Elder Scrolls 6. I think I would just be too uninterested to care. Summons another fire swordsman to assist in battle. Summons a cave troll. Oh, it's supposed to be some of the boss monsters. That's cool. Okay. I can get behind this. So it's a consumable. Lets me bring out the boss monsters to play. Alright. What are you selling, bud? Genshin Tales. Fleeing sunlight in the night. Okay, so... Okay, another weird one. Gain extra stats upon death. Holy shit. Oh, okay, so this one isn't actually that weird. So, basically, every time you die, you get more attack power, but you have less HP. Okay, so this actually reminds me of a game. There's this, like, beat-em-up style... I guess you would call it, like, a beat-em-up game. And you play as this, like, martial arts master. OMG Elder Scrolls hype. Who's working on it? Bethesda? Never mind. I just have no faith in them as a company anymore. Like, Starfield wasn't even that good. And Bethesda is a low bar to meet, okay? They made Fallout 4, and for all my shitting on it, I hate Fallout 4. I personally hate it almost more than 76. I feel like 76 was a write-off from the beginning for me, because it was a multiplayer game. I had no faith 76 was going to be good. People talked about 76 from the beginning. I had no faith 76 was going to be good from the very start, and all the other stuff was just proof. I hated Fallout 4 because although the gameplay was good, even back when I was into AAA games and really liked AAA games, I thought that the gameplay was shallow. And I played some... This was like pre-Dark Souls days. I played with some shallow-ass gameplay. I played Skyrim on like Apprentice and Novice, okay? I was like pathetic. So if I was getting bored because there was nothing to do, there was like nothing. And this was, again, back in my 100%ing days too. Like, I legitimately hate Fallout 4 because it burned me so hard. Because I loved Fallout 3, and then I loved New Vegas even more, and I liked Fallout 3 less afterwards. And then Fallout 4 was just... It held my attention, and then I was just like, there's nothing here. This is a bland sandwich. This is bread. There's no meat on this. And I left. Yeah, it was really solid bread. It was nice bread. This was like toasted French bread. The gameplay was very solid. The power armor stuff was good. The base building was even fun. But I have Minecraft for base building. And the power armor stuff couldn't sustain me with, like, out anything else to do. So some of the Halted inspired followers instantly, restoring them 100 HP to them. Okay. Blade Fury. Best FPS exceeds 50. Melee hits permanently. Oh, fuck yes. So as long as I have good FPS. Oh, by the way, did you guys see the, oh, Frederick, did you happen to see the effect that gets better the worse your graphics card is? It actually identifies your graphics card, and you only get good stats with it if you have a shit graphics card. Oh, wow. Oh, frick. Come on, come on. Okay, kill, 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 kill. Heal. Oh, let's go. Move, 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 move. But yeah, so I've lost faith in Bethesda as a studio. It doesn't mean I won't do good stuff they publish. Actually, it's kind of weird too. As Bethesda has like gotten worse as a studio, they've gotten actually pretty solid as a publisher. Like if Bethesda doesn't make something but instead publishes it, I'm probably all for it. Because they have id Software and a few of those secondary things they publish. I believe they published like Deathloop, for example. Like Bethesda's publishing division knows what actually will sell somehow. I have no idea how the game developers can be so shit that the publishing division seems to be better off. But for whatever reason, they seem to actually have they seem to publish good shit, which I do give them credit for. But yeah, I don't care about them as a game developer anymore. If I see published by Bethesda, it will mean more to me than developed by Bethesda. Which is not what I would have said a few years ago. But yeah, so C6 is short for Constellation. It's a mechanic where you draw a duplicate of a character and you get a constellation that unlocks extra abilities. Versus the max amount of constellations a character can have. Okay. So you basically drew this really rare character 6 times. So, like, yeah, if Elder Scrolls said published by Bethesda but not developed, I would be more excited. Which is so sad. Like, I feel like at that point you just write them off as a studio entirely, right? That's the death nail right there. That is actually the death nail for a studio. Also, yes, I do have a giant glowing lightsaber blade already. Let's go. Let's go. Do I have the thing that talks about, like, the graphics card? Because that was really funny. Also, the thing that talks about my C drive. Oh, it's here. Oh my god. It knows my CPU! It knows my CPU! I have an AMD Ryzen 9 9900X. Not an X3D, it's just an X. Attacking with enemies, summons spirit. Oh my god. It checks how many cores you have in your CPU. That is... Yes, I am going to have a Stark Ring that summons 24 cores because I have 24 cores. Isn't that hilarious? Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. That is beautiful. That is some beautiful shit right there. They're literally looking at my machine's specs. Oh my god. If you have like a really good CPU and a really shitty GPU, and you combine them together, you could wear all the hardware equipment. Alright, we have Sorrow Frost. Okay, so Frostmourne. This is just knockoff Frostmourne. Cold Key. Enemies hit will equivalent Frostbite. There's a line engraved on the weapon. Harmony in the family brings prosperity to all. Saint Sword Soul. Transform into Sword Soul. Remember this game about uncovering words through scanning pixels in your avatar catching you off guard? I don't remember that game. Warcry greets nearby monsters to make friends and borrow money. Borrow monsters become enraged, increasing their damage. I robbed them. Let's see. Oh my god. So listen to the author's songs with the music set to... Oh no. Oh, I want that damage boost though. Let's do it. Ah, but I have to give up lasers. No, I don't have to give up lasers for that. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough coin or leader's hearts to do it. That makes sense. This is a cool sword. What is my current thing? This is... I kind of like the FPS sword, honestly. It looks sweet. I'll probably buy this, though. So I can, like, swap it out when I feel like it. What else do we have? Warcry, microphone control. Transform into Soul Sword. Gaining 15 stacks of sword key. Suppress enemies with rapid weapon swings. It is really cool looking, but I like my god mode more. Mostly because I'm spinning around like a top with laser eyes. Remember this? Yes, Klee is a limited 5-time 5-star banner character. You can only pull her when she has a banner or a rerun of that banner. This is how Genshin keeps 50% of its pull rates for 5 stars. That makes sense. I've seen shit like that before. That's why a lot of Overwatch skins were like rare, is because they would be like, you know, limited time skins only during holidays. And so it would be really hard to get them because you had to essentially run through all the random common and uncommon holiday stuff before you would get most of the legendary skins. So what I would usually do is I would usually save up any coins I got from like repeat items to do that back when I played Overwatch. You guys remember when Overwatch was fun? When Overwatch was a good game? It's sad that Blizzard's last good thing is going to be Overwatch. Like, Blizzard as it is now is actually in a worse spot for me than Bethesda. Because Bethesda at least is publishing cool stuff. And, like, Todd is still enthusiastic about games, even if he's, like, completely ignorant of, like, making a game and has not improved his game-making skills in a long time. I think that's actually one of the reasons I dislike Starfield. Like, it reeks of a lack of progress from Bethesda, you know? Like, they haven't learned anything in, like, the last 20 years of game development. They haven't learned or improved at all since they made Skyrim. In fact, they've actively gotten worse since they made Fallout 4. And they have not, they have just never improved. We'll deduct 150 shield value from a boss. How much shield value does a perfect parry deduct from a boss? Basically, you have 3 gacha banners for Genshin. Limited time character. For Genshin, the limited time character banner, the limited time weapon banner, and the standard banner. Alright, how much does perfect parry negate? Let's see. Perfect parry, perfect parry. Perfect parry. Do I have anything? So it's probably... How much value does perfect parry? Ah, I don't know. Save. Frick. Damn it! I wish I remember how much perfect parries do. Very Windows extension. Ah. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to guess. No, it's gotta be somewhere to check it. Because this game has been pretty generous with these so far. I'm assuming there's somewhere you can check this information. I just play Team Fortress, thank you very much. I get that vibe, although Team Fortress got, like, hit with the bots hard, man. This prevents the gacha. Because their generation of devs was all about how much they could put in a game, when the new gen dev is about culling ideas for unified vision. Yeah, a lot of newer devs are focusing. Like, Bethesda really thrived in the era where there was, like, you were pushing the hardware, you know? Bigger and bigger worlds, more and more stuff. You could make a really big pool that was very shallow. I'm gonna say perfect parry. Okay, so it's not 2,000. Let me see if this... Whoop, maybe we can get in? Come on, come on, let this be a reset. Let this be a reset. Ah, fuck. Damn it, it autosaves. Oh, wait, view backup saves. 857. Let's try this one. Okay. Let's see if this works. Yes, I will save Scum, because this game is all about going there. It literally is... Honestly, the backup save feature is one of the coolest things I've seen in a game ever. More games. You see that backup save system? That. Right there. We want that. I want that. Alright, I knew it was either 2,000 or 3,000. Alright, what do we get here? Monster Bet Ring. Winning God Mode, killing enemies plays a special FX to fill every battle with passion. Automatically attracts and picks up nearby loot. I mean, I want to see that, although I do have to take off my Stark Ring, unfortunately. Ah. I want to try out this real quick first in a fight. We'll try it out, at least. But yeah, a lot of newer games, meanwhile, have been less about making a game that can do everything, where you're in open world, but you can also do RPG elements and all this other stuff, and more about unifying a vision back around core gameplay and mechanics. Like, Larian wants to be a D&D replica game. They want to basically recreate the experience of a D&D tabletop game on a computer. Friends and all. Because you can play multiplayer. Is this a satanic portal? The fuck? Oh, they have plans to worship Satan. Could it be Satan? Land of Distortion. And you have things like Dark Souls that focuses a lot more on its combat mechanics. You have things like Hollow Knight that's just trying to be a solid 2D Metroidvania. You know? And that focus of not having like a bajillion weapons, of not having to have like these open world maps that just go on forever. Because that's what Bethesda became famous for, right? Like, in game design, they made Daggerfall. That was like one of their big hits. Like, from what I understand, Arena, while popular to an extent, and certainly big for its time, wasn't the one that really put them on the map. The thing that put them on the map, if I remember correctly, was Daggerfall. Because Daggerfall was one of the largest game worlds of all time. Like, even by modern day standards, Daggerfall is immense. Like, the game world is actually so big that it had procedural generation before it was cool. I give Genshin credit for how it handles percentages, rates, and system, but I won't deny they make it expensive if you use money to guarantee a specific character, as in eliminating RNG aspect. It will guarantee a specific character via money. It'll cost up to $900. $900. Whenever I hear about any amount of hundreds of dollars being spent in a gacha game or a freemium game, I just look at that person and go, just buy a regular video game. Buy a deluxe edition for that much money. Like, holy shit. Stealth kill. Oh, I wanted to get stealth kill there. Damn. Alright, more stuff. Yeah, gacha is expensive. To be fair, so can other games. Like, anything with microtransactions, honestly. Also, oh, actually, speaking of stuff like that, have you heard recently apparently Steam is getting sued for having microtransactions in their games because children. The generation just an encounter table. Well, so it was like you could actually explore. So from what I understand, the world map was an actual map, if I'm not mistaken. Like, Daggerfall was a game where you could actually walk across the whole map. You could. It was a 2D game, so it was like walking in like a 2D dungeon crawler, but you could actually move across the entire map. It would just take you literal weeks to cross it. You know you can get from one end of Skyrim to the other in like an hour, even if you're walking. There was a whole video of a guy who used a treadmill to control his movement and literally walked across Skyrim on the treadmill. It's a doable thing. Daggerfall is a whole other beast. Their game was immense. And a lot of the content was just filler. A lot of it was, this is the epic world. And most of the stuff that actually, like, it was important, you know, the actual content was in, you know, the actual, like, named cities. Yeah, there were a few dungeons, but it was basically just a Skyrim map, what we call today a Skyrim map, with, like, a bajillion more filler in between everything. And for the time, it was really interesting just because of how much content it had, and how much it could provide, and you could still find. And they did add some stuff to fill in the procedural generation to make it feel less generic. However, they kind of didn't evolve from there. Like, yes, their games got more and more refined, but Skyrim is when their games got good enough. And then Fallout 4 showed what happens when that gameplay not evolving much further, and their story got lighter. Because like the other thing Skyrim and Morrowind had going for was actually good storytelling. Fallout 3 just didn't. Let's be honest. Fallout 3 was kind of mid. Fallout 4 had terrible storytelling. Skyrim though has some fucking deep lore. Like, I've actually really gotten into over the years. I don't think I've talked about this much. I love the lore of the Elder Scrolls. There is so much lore, and it's one of the things I think Bethesda actually did well when it came to going deep, or creating this wide breadth with all the books they put in there. They put in so many books that would flesh out the world and have interesting stories. Yes, it's not just the Celestial Guardian and Maid. There's an entire cosmology to Skyrim that makes the religions there feel extremely well fleshed out by mythology standards. Like, if you showed me the Skyrim cosmology and explained it as like a belief system that some group of people had about the world, I'd be like, okay, so they believe some weird shit. Like, it fits in with an understanding of the world. And a lot of the myths are used partially to explain actual natural phenomena in a similar way to actual mythology, how it did. Which is one of the reasons I think it's really cool. Skyrim had some, like, fantastic... The Elder Scrolls as a whole has really good mythology. And I will defend that to this day. I don't care what else they do. I would want to know the story of Elder Scrolls 6, even if I did not play it. And even if the story is shit, I want to know about all the new lore stuff they introduced. If they want to sue somebody about microtransactions, Roblox would be better. It would, because they're suing it over children, but the games they apparently mentioned were like Counter-Strike, which is an M-rated game that is not for children. Apparently all the games they mentioned were specifically the M or teen-rated games that children shouldn't be playing. So they're like saying, hey, your ratings aren't good enough. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? They can't even buy them without a parental, without some kind of, like, you know, adult thing. Like, they either have to verify their age using a credit card to buy it, or they have to buy it from a store and have it credit. I don't, not like Skyrim story because the scrolls went from powerful artifacts to world-rending power. To be fair, the Elder Scrolls had always been somewhat mysterious, and they had always been MacGuffins. Like, the Elder Scrolls are flat-out MacGuffins. Plus, although a bunch of voice wielders did use an Elder Scroll to banish Alduin, first off, he was an aspect of a time god, and the Elder Scrolls have a weird relationship with time. Let me put it this way. It works out lore-wise, it's not really a retcon. There are some people who treated it like a retcon, but it wasn't a retcon. At least not in my opinion. Gotta be sneaky here. Sneaky, sneaky. My friend, you parried for me. Thank you. But no, the Elder Scrolls, like, the scrolls themselves, aside from being able to banish Alduin, which honestly isn't that impressive, is basically that's it. Like, they can give you prophecies, and they can banish Alduin, and that's, like, being prophecy machines was basically their purpose, although they've generally been weird magic artifacts nobody understands. They are literally plot MacGuffins slash magic, like, whatever buttons that the story can push whenever it needs something to happen or needs to send someone in a certain direction. It's where a lot of prophecies come from, aside from Morrowind, because there was the whole there was the whole Azura thing, where it was more about the Daedra. Because, you know, it's Dark Elves. The Dunmer really care about their Daedra worship. I mean, to be fair, not all the... Actually, it's one of the things I like about the Elder Scrolls universe. The Daedra aren't just the evil gods. They're not even really the evil gods there are. They're more like the Vanir to the Asgardians, as opposed to, like, the Giants, you know? Like, they're not inherently evil gods. They're just gods who did not play a part in the creation of Nirn. They are not our ancestors. I don't know. MacGuffins like that kind of check me out of the story. That's fair. Although, to be honest, they're mostly just there to learn the prophecy, and there are a bunch of stories that have that. I mean, Harry Potter had the prophecy orb. You have the... What was it? Like, the Dead Sea Scrolls are a thing that pops up for occasionally. You have... There are a bunch of MacGuffins like that. I don't see it as unique to Skyrim. It is just a storytelling trope that they utilize, and I think it's utilized decently well. I will say I do prefer Morrowind's story. I think Morrowind has a tighter story overall. I like Oblivion a lot, partially because Oblivion had like an evil prophecy, and we're like, so unlike with the Dragonborn prophecy in Skyrim, where you're the savior that's prophesized to return, the last Dragonborn who shall defend the world from Alduin. The Oblivion prophecy was like, shit's gonna get real. Shit's gonna get real. Oblivion Gates, the death of the Emperor. It's this like good conspiracy plot line. And the Emperor is like, I've seen you in my dreams. You are our only hope. And like, you are literally just a random schmuck, but the Emperor's like, look, I know I'm about to die. We were putting this up for a reason. Your goal is not to be the chosen one. That's the cool thing about Oblivion. You're not the chosen one. You're the hero of Kvatch. Like, that's what you're called throughout the entire game until you get to the Sheogorath DLC, and that's a whole thing on its own. But in the entire base game, you are not the chosen one. You are the hero of Kvatch, because your initial quest is to go find Martin Septon, the bastard child of the Emperor and the last royal who can keep up the covenant with the time god Akatosh to keep Daedra at bay. And without one of them on the throne, shit's gonna get fucky real fast, especially with a Daedra cult trying to summon their god. So you have to go find the guy who can actually stabilize the magic. And when you get to Kvatch to find him, because he was sent to a priory, so he wouldn't get, you know, because he was a bastard, New Naked Gun literally have item called Plot Device. you find Kvatch under siege by Daedra. It's like the first time you run to a Daedric portal. And as a result, you save Kvatch. You weren't destined to save Kvatch. You did it. So you are named the hero of Kvatch. And I've always felt like that's gave Oblivion's hero a bit more of like a personality. You're not the Nerevar. You're not the Dragonborn. You're not the Chosen One. You are just some schmuck who happened to be in the prison cell. And honestly, given how your character can do basically anything, the only thing the Emperor expected you to do was find his son, and probably he saw you saving Kvatch, and that's basically it. You can stick around with the Blades and help them save the world, or you can go fuck off and be a Daedra worshiper. And so and one of the reasons I like this is because it means that when you go out and fuck around for half the story and just ignore all the people saying we have to stop all these Daedra, and just like go off into the woods doing random side quests or join the Mages Guild, it makes sense because you're not the hero. Martin Septim and the Blades are the heroes. You're just the guy who runs errands for them. They're the ones with all the magic knowledge. Martin Septim's the guy who turns into a giant avatar of Akatosh and smacks down a Daedra Lord. That's not you. Now, granted, you eventually become Sheogorath's reincarnation or whatever, but like that wasn't because you were chosen. Sheogorath didn't give a shit. Literally anyone could have done that. You're just some schmuck. In Oblivion, you are canonically just some guy. You can be anyone, and anyone works because that's all that was needed for the story. You just have to be a guy who was in a prison cell. I like that. I think it gives Oblivion a lot of character that people tend to dismiss sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I love Skyrim. I love the Thu'um and being the Dragonborn because, you know, being a Dragon-souled individual is just like, hell yeah, I'll go for that. It's what half of what got me to play the series in the first place. Like, our first game in the series for me was Skyrim. And the reason I played it was because I heard it had dragons in it. And my pickings for dragon games, like I've said in the past, are pretty slim. So I'll take what I can fucking get. Alright, give me a skeleton archer to, like, get this guy. Oh, right. Alright, kill. Laser eyes. Killing you all. I'm killing you all. Killing you all. Ah, shit. No, I think the first 5 Skyrim games, the first 3, like 5 Elder Scrolls games, have a lot going for them. I think Bethesda did a good job with them. The problem is Skyrim was about when they reached their limit of what a big open world that's kind of shallow can get. And the gaming industry had reached maximum saturateness on what people were willing to tolerate from like a large open world game. And when you start giving people more of the same, they're like, why don't I just play Skyrim? And Skyrim in particular is like a big bugbear for them, I think, because Skyrim has such an intense modding community that, like, it's not even like you want shinier graphics, right? I have played Skyrim with snow that actually retains your individual footprints. It has 4K, like, ultra high def ray tracing. You can play Skyrim with, like, modern level high-end graphics. Not even, like, modern graphics, modern high-end graphics. So why would you play anything else? If you just want a big open world, Skyrim, Oblivion, and Morrowind are right there. I genuinely think it's been a bit of a bugbear for them, because they really did build their brand on making bigger, more immersive, more impressive worlds. And they kind of reached the limit of, like, how impressive a world can get, if that makes sense, without it just kind of being pointless. I feel a bit bad, honestly, but, like, what am I supposed to do? Play the slop? No, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, I think they need to reevaluate what's important to them. And you know, if they decide that they would like to actually have good gameplay again, cool. I will, if they can prove, if I hear the game is good, I will try it, but I'm not just going to say, oh, Bethesda game now. Now, I am excited to play. I still want to play more Oblivion Remastered. I have the game. I haven't played it yet. Well, I started playing a little bit, but then I kind of stopped because I realized Oblivion wouldn't stream well. And outside of the stream, I don't have a ton of time to play video games. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I like the stream, is because it lets me try out a bunch of new games. But it does limit some of the games I can actually play for funsies. which kind of sucks. But honestly, I've been enjoying this a lot, and I'm going to get to Oblivion Remastered eventually. I have it. I'm definitely going to play it eventually. I'm not going to just let it sit there. But yeah, like, once you have seen the big events and worlds of Skyrim, Daggerfall, and Morrowind, and you've played Fallout 4 and seen how shallow the game gets, because that's the other thing too. As Bethesda made the games bigger, they also made the pool shallower. They made it have less shit, which has always annoyed me. The way they simplified things in Fallout 4 has pissed me off more than almost anything else. Fallout 4, guys, I keep saying it, Fallout 4 pisses me off more than almost any other game. Because it essentially took all the, it improved in some ways, and then they stripped, and then they felt like, it almost felt like they were like, well, we can't have the game be actually good. So we have to like, you have to like ruin it in somehow. So we have to take out all this other stuff so the game won't be too good. We can't have deep RPG mechanics in a game with like good shooting. Why would we do that? No, we want a voice actor. People want voice actors. They don't want to choose their own dialogue. They want snarky, they want snarky, grumpy, yes, or fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. Which defines so many of the choices. You know, this game does give me Roblox vibes every once in a while when I see some of the characters. Just a bit. Heroic Robe, Enchanted Crown. Timing windows for repairs are extended. All items and gold drops are doubled. That's just a little bit, like, blatant. Oh, man. Oh, frick. Come on, die, 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 bitch, die! Holy shit, this thing is intense. Oh my. We need Celadon archers. Oh shit. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. More healing, more healing. Alright, got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Come on. Another skeleton. Come on, skeleton, distract him. Oh, I can pause. Okay, cool. So we're going to take this off, and we're going to summon one of the boss monsters we have. Let's summon the Netherfire Sorcerer. And then we're going to bring this out. I am literally just going to throw in a bunch of... I'm just going to summon a bunch of bosses to help me kill this bastard. Let's just summon all the old bosses. I'm going to turn into a summoner character mid-fight. Excuse me? Yes. Oh man, look at it go. Look at them go! Alright, come on, come on, laser eyes, laser eyes, laser eyes! Come on, laser eyes! Alright, eat the fish, summon more skeletons. Holy shit. Yes! Oh. No, we don't want to do that. Some more of this. We will then eat that for a bit, reduce enemy spell. We're gonna pop a few of these. Just like pop all this shit. Damn it, I was so close. Oh, and I've used up all that resources, haven't I? Shit. Oh, I used up all that shit. Hmm. Okay, well, we're gonna need to buy some of these. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, I don't have much lizard meat. Shoot, I wasted all my summoners. Now I can't do that summon move again. That would have been so cool if it had worked. Shout continuously for 2 seconds to fill yourself with passion. Oh, wow. Okay, so I can increase my stamina bar. After a perfect parry, the nearest melee attack deals true damage equal to... this actually seems pretty good, because I can get if I get a perfect parry, I essentially get to, like, fuck him over. Next parry consumes no stamina. Let's do that. Okay. That's just bad. Oh, yeah, this is the one that works off my GPU. So, attacking a non-boss target has a chance to deal true damage based on my GPU model number. That is the funny... Get yourself a 5090 right now, everybody. No, wait! This favors AMD. The Noble Top Hat is better with AMD graphics cards. It's hilarious. So, get yourself a 9900 or whatever. Oh... Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see some Nvidia hate. Always, always a pleasure. Commoner's Resolve. My bonus is... I get a shit bonus because... Frederick, you would do way better with this. I'm not... I don't know. McGuffin's like... I'm not sharing a lot of stories. If you do... Frederick, you would be best with the Commoner's Resolve because you have a 1660. This will work better for you. The smaller the bonus, for the bigger the GPU. So your smaller GPU will work better. Okay. Let's grab some of that. I'll go and grab Sorrow Frost, yeah. Alright, talking. Fire, fire, fire! Talk. Fire, fire, fire! Alright. Shit. Shit. Alright, come on. And also, we're going to swap this out for something that's actually worth a damn. Yes, please. Frick! 2 3090s for 10k. That's not a very good idea. No. Oh, you're referencing that, yes, I know that reference. 2 3090s for 10k. That's not a very good deal. Yeah, but your god. Isn't money kind of beneath you? Yes, I have seen that. Yes, I have seen that video. Damn it. 2 3090s for 10k. Remember back when we thought 2 3090s for 10k was bad? And now we're gonna be dealing with, like, insane shit? Oh, man. If only the prices were only that bad. When you want the COVID scalpers to come back, you know you fucked up. You know you done fucked up and you need the COVID scalpers to come back. All right, come on, kill him now. Alright, yes. Freezing him in place, bitches. Get wrecked. Holy shit. He went full Virgil on us. Alright, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. Come on. Let's grab this one and here. Okay. And then I'm gonna pop this to have extra health. Okay, we got this. We got this. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh man. Okay, okay, here we are. Here we are. Come on. Gotcha. Freaking Dark Lord. Wait, is this the Dark Lord? Are we already at the end? I'm just looking at the name and I'm like, wait, is this actually the end of the game? Alright. Wreck his shit. Oh, yes. Yes! There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Give him a little bit of target to look at. Go ahead and pop some stuff. Just pop everything we can. Reduces projectile speed. Increase max health again. Tax him more 30%. Let's do it. Oh, man. Oof. Do you have any fish we can eat? Frick, we do not. Alright, we need to stay away from him. Stay away from him. Stay away when we get the healing up. Alright, oh, we can just shoot him to death. We can just shoot him to death. Holy shit. AK headshot, bitches. We got it. We got it. Yes. Killed him with the AK. We killed the Dark Lord with an AK-47 while shooting laser eyes in our god mode. I love how stupid this game is. I love it so much. Oh, cool. We can go with insta-kills. Nice. Man, oh man. Alright, so we killed the Dark Lord, but I guess there's still more to do. Oh, this was all just a secret. Oh my gosh, that entire thing was just a secret area. We are definitely... Okay, so I think we're... Yeah, we're at 9:30. Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do. We've just finished the secret area. It's about time. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, stop here for now. And we can continue next time, because we will definitely be continuing this game. We will definitely be playing some more of this, because this is some of the most fun I've had in, like... I'm not gonna say ages, because I played a lot of fun games lately. You know, Silk Song, we played Silk Song, we played, oh god, what was like the... Oh, we played Blade Song. Wow, both... Huh. 2 games that are a word plus song, and they were really good. That's a little weird. Okay, I'm just realizing that. Anyhow, I think this is probably a good stopping point, all things considered. So this is probably where we're going to end it off for tonight. I am very glad you all joined me for this jank fest of fun, where I get to gain power based on how many cores my CPU has. Oh, I love it so much. So, yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Bye.